Rap wasn't for you.
Thank you.
Rap wasn't for you.
Thank you.
You just showed me 50, 200,000. You at least got 20 on you. When I'm dead at, bro, 20,000 straight enough to go re-up with the plug, bro.
Listen.
Fuck
rap. That's what the problem is.
though.
That's what the
Real
problem
different,
is.
though.
That's what the problem is. Fuck rap. I don't care nothing about rap.
I'm gonna start. Traps got a hold on me. Made my first little money, fell in love with the block. Traps got a hold on me. Took it to my nigga country and he killed it with the pot. Traps got a hold on me. 50 racks to my jewelry, yeah, I killed them with the watch.
Man, I want to welcome you guys to another Untrapped podcast, man. We doing this on Thursday. Welcome to Untrapped Thursdays. Man, we just doing a political podcast, man, from Rice Street to Wall Street, from MLK Boulevard to Hollywood Boulevard, bringing this thing together, you know what I'm saying, to talk about what's going on in the streets and the politics that come along with it. Before we get into this episode, you know, I want to announce one of our sponsors. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for sponsoring this show. Dixon & Dixon, attorneys at law. We appreciate you for sponsoring the show. This episode, man, we got a lot going on in the streets. If you tuned in to previous episodes and you follow me on Instagram, you know how I feel about rappers. Today I got DJ Decepticon. I got my boy Gasman Ubi. And my boy Southside Mike D with me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about, you know, current events and what's going on.
For sure that.
Appreciate you guys for pulling up.
Appreciate you for having us.
For sure.
Yes, sir. So one of the things that, you know, I talk about a lot, you know what I'm saying, since I've been doing this show is basically the lifespan and the life expectancy of a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like how the life expectancy of a rapper is the lowest out of any profession in the entire world. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably one of the first people to say it. I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm the first person to say it. And I'm going to coin it. You know what I'm saying? Because every single week, you know what I'm saying, every single day when I open up my phone, I see a new rapper, you know what I'm saying, somehow entangled either in a conspiracy or a conspiracy to commit murder or, you know what I'm saying, getting gunned down by somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like always in the headline, this rapper, that rapper. And, you know, it's just unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that the landscape that's going on in our community right now, that as soon as you proclaim yourself a rapper, you making yourself a target. And it's like something that I really just can't understand as far as a mindset, as far as our community goes, is getting past only feeling like you can be successful and make it out, you know what I'm saying, by being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I got a question for y'all. So whenever you in the hood or whatever, and you from where you from, like, what when you guys was growing up, what was the point and purpose of, you know what I'm saying, being a rapper? What, you know, anybody could pick this up. What was the point and purpose of getting into the rap game in the first place?
In my opinion, probably like when we was growing up, it was to go legit. You know what I mean? Like it was to take what we was doing, the art form that we created wherever we were from, and try to make it something legal.
Right.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's it seems to me like that we've gotten away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe because I guess we consider old school or we the OGs, you know what I'm saying, or whatever right now. It seems like we're getting away from the main purpose of what you were trying to do by getting yourself in the rap game in the first place. You getting yourself in the rap game to get out of the streets, to legitimize yourself.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem, though, because you saying that, but these niggas not in the street, though. You talking about a bunch of niggas that ain't in the street rapping. They getting into the rap game, then get into the street.
Exactly.
So
it's like they got
in the
this.
street, so you don't even know the code of this shit, for real.
Right.
But
so there's more. It's more of a situation where like, oh yeah, I'm getting into rap for fame. That's basically what you're saying.
Exactly what it is.
You saying that the people is nowadays the reason why you getting into rap is for fame, and it's diluting the pool. You know what I'm saying? It's diluting the job pool because the people that's actually trying to legitimize themselves and get out of the streets are they competing with a whole bunch of people that aren't in the streets that are diluting the pool, the rap pool, and now you competing with somebody that don't even understand what your struggle is, but trying to rap about your struggle.
I'm gonna say this though, Rube. It's an education gap, because you say they trying to rap. How many? I could tell you from the DJ and studio's perspective, bro. 99% of all of these artists know nothing about the business of music. They know how to rap. Some of them.
Some of them don't even know the history.
Some of them don't even know the history. They don't know the history. No, they not some of them. Most don't know the history. They don't know how to rap, half of them. But let's say they got all that. None of them know the business. Do you know how many artists that I've talked to that have had fame, songs on the radio, Billboard charts and all, that don't know nothing about their publishing, don't know nothing about the distribution chain and how it happened or what they're doing, don't know nothing about what marketing tactics they need to make. They don't know about sound exchange. They don't know about any of these things that they need to know to make money. I always present it to them like anything else. Like, if you wanted somebody to invest in your restaurant, what do you have to have? An operating, working restaurant, or at least the business plan laid out for an operating, working restaurant. Meaning you got to know all the paperwork you need, the city codes.
But see,
if you don't know
rapping
none of that, you can't open a restaurant, right?
But
Right,
rapping
proof of concept.
I would say rapping different because I don't need you how to lay out. I need to lay out. I need you just be a fucking figure I can throw in front of some people and get paid off your dumb ass.
That's the CEOs though.
know
that's from the
That's the
business
CEOs.
standpoint.
That's the managers.
Like,
that's
for a fact.
the promoters.
But most artists don't really give a fuck to know that part of the game because they like, okay, I'm gonna pay Rue shit. He get 30% of this shit. Just like Bob Marley. Bob Marley
Yeah.
went around the world doing this shit. His
Right,
own
yeah.
homeboy was killing his ass.
Yeah, but see, that's-
because we're not
but
really
why-
looking at that part. As long as I'm getting what I think I'm supposed to get, I ain't worrying about what they getting on the back end low key. You know what I'm saying?
I stress this with the artists that I'm managing now. I tell them everything from start to finish. Now, other people like, bro, why you telling them all that? Why you educating them all that? They just gonna push you out the way when it happens. That's fine. For me, that's fine.
That's real.
Because at the end of the day, they can't deny that I taught them the game.
That's real.
Well,
It may not pay me, but
so basically,
you know what I'm
what
saying?
because there's business that happens before you even get in those conversations that can always have you locked in to what you have going on with your artist anyway in perpetuity. So that's another part of the business, you know what I'm saying, that needs to be talked about as well. But that's something that I actually have been putting together. We want to do a weekly something. We want to get to the point to where whether it's a weekly or if it's a weekly might be over. But one time a month, you know what I'm saying, whether it's like first Wednesdays or something. What if you are from wherever you from and you are trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to legitimize yourself and get out of the street. This is what you trying to, you got a crew, you know what I'm saying, you think you want to get in the music business. You know, it don't gotta be music. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to figure out how to transition yourself. You want to get yourself out of the street. We need to start having meetings, and we're going to start having meetings, you know what I'm saying, on a monthly basis where you could come and we could show you, all right, you got artists. Well, this is what we want to educate you first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, on how to create and manage a label and artists and paperwork and marketing and all of those tools. You can get all of those tools right there in the meeting. You can also have access to people that's going to have coming in, you know what I'm saying. I know me and you have talked about this, Mike, where you know, whether it's towing, whether it's construction, whether it's welding, there's a lot of different things. If your goal is to legitimize yourself, is to make yourself legitimate and get yourself out of the street trap situation, well, we want to be able to provide resources to you, not just talk to you about what you're doing wrong. We know a lot of us already know what we're doing wrong. We trying to figure out how to get to the other side of it. And especially because of what Ubi just now said, because the rap pool in the marketplace is so diluted with a whole bunch of different kind of characters, what your goal is, it's harder to get to where you trying to go in the music business. And a lot of real niggas is getting caught up in these unnecessary webs, and now they're getting killed or getting caught up in indictments. Like the what was the boy name? G Money Lil Ronnie from Dallas.
Yeah.
Him and his 5-year-old daughter, you know what I'm saying, got shot up at the car wash. It was a crazy video to watch. I got kids. I'm sitting here watching this video like, damn, this man 5-year-old daughter is in the car and he can't do nothing but try to get these people to not shoot at the car. I'm finna run away from the car so they could shoot at me and not shoot at my daughter. Like I'm fixing to die for my daughter, but the daughter wind up still getting hit. You know what I'm saying? And then after you do research on the situation and you see, it's like this dude spend more time with his family and his daughter. That's like his lifestyle more than being a rapper. So what made G Money Lil Ronnie say, oh, I'm a rapper? What made him have to say like, oh yeah, I'm having some motion. And so the next level of having motion is, okay, I gotta prove how I got my motion through rap.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
All right, so I've just been listening to y'all. So this is what I'm gonna say. I got a few things to say. I feel like rap is the easiest thing to get into for these kids. Like, it's the easiest thing to be. You can call yourself you can throw 2 songs out right now and say you're a rapper.
Right.
You can't say you're an NBA player
You can't do that.
unless you're in the NBA.
Right.
You can't say you're a Major League Baseball player unless your ass in the Major League.
Right.
Yeah.
You can honestly say I'm a rapper when you throw 2 songs on YouTube and 2 songs like you can honestly say you're right. It's levels to everything. So that's just one thing. I just feel like these kids, they're lazy, and being a rapper is the cool, easy thing, easy route.
Right.
And if they really,
It's the easiest way to be seen.
It's in but that's in their mind because if they thought about it, like you just said, how much you gonna have to go through to become a rapper? You can really the time you trying to become a rapper, and it still might not work. Let's get that out. Let's start here.
On top of everything.
You put 5 years into this shit, and your ass won't go nowhere.
Right.
And then you'll see a motherfucker that came right behind you that just started 6 months
of
ago.
the time.
Lee, that hurt.
And then he gonna blow the fuck up right past you, and then now you really you discouraged.
But why?
That hurt right there, Mike.
That'll hurt you. So in my mind, if you really look at the 5 years you spent trying to be a rapper, you could have spent 5 years going to school, getting your education, getting a trade, figuring out other things to do.
Can I say something real quick? I'm sorry. Hold on. It doesn't have to be school. My bad. It doesn't have to be school because a trade only takes a couple of weeks, a couple months, or whatever.
Certified doing something. You can go to classes. It's all type of things you can go do. I just think these kids are not educated and understanding what else is out there for them. So they see T.I., they see Future, they see the rappers, they see LeBron, they see Steph, they see Ant-Man, so they automatically think rap or go to the league. Like it's like 2 Chainz.
I mean, but that was our lifestyle for all of us, though.
But I'm saying, but simple math.
Lifestyle too,
but simple math on what you're talking about.
But they got different access right now.
Yeah, I was saying they got Google,
but they already did.
They don't. We didn't have access. That's why.
Yeah, they grandfather.
They really like they. Yeah, it's like that's a good analogy. They grandfather.
They grandfather.
So it's like you can't really.
I'm not gonna say that either though. Because the one thing that they always say, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. Yeah. I've been knowing the knowledge that I've been knowing about the music industry that I get paid off of every damn day since 2007.
Correct.
Yeah, but
can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? How many people mom took them to the library? Honestly, like when you talk about a book, so I get what you're saying, but how many people is gonna have?
How many people mom took them to the plug?
But
they don't have
the plug.
Hold on, we in a space now where you can get a book on your phone.
Correct.
So they have. I get.
They got less
saying.
of an excuse.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
So, but they got less of an excuse because they got more access. That's all I'm saying.
Correct. The books usually don't find you.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know about that one.
Listen, quick math though on what you just now said because I just want to make sure we don't gloss over this point. Quick math on it. I just sat down and had a meeting with somebody about because I go and I talk to kids at schools and I need resources to give to them. I just sat down with this lady and she just gave me a rundown. She was like, I got access to all of these different apprenticeships, right? If plumbers make $100 an hour, welders make $150 an hour.
Most kids don't even know that.
Right? $100 an hour. Let's just say that comes out to $500 a day. That's $15,000 a month. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you are a welder, if you making $900 a day. That's you got the opportunity to make $900 to $1,000 a day. If you work 20 days out of the month, that's $20,000 a month. You just now broke it down off of a 5-year period of time. If you making $20,000 a month over a 5-year period of time, that's $250,000 over five. That's $1.25 million in the 5 years of somebody else trying to be an entertainer. And then what was the part that you said that gonna hurt them the most?
When they don't make
When it don't work.
Trying incorrectly, though.
No, it ain't incorrectly.
Bro, listen,
because sometimes it just don't work.
It just don't work, bro.
And
You could have did everything right, bro. And they didn't like how you wore your hat.
and then the part that come
in my mind, it's impossible. But go ahead.
That's why I agree with you at, because this is where the hate comes. You've been doing it for 5-6 years, and you wasn't supposed to be doing it. Rap wasn't for you.
Thank you.
Rap wasn't for you.
Thank you.
Right? I'm talking to you. Rap wasn't for you. You was in it for 5-6 years and it didn't work. You all disgruntled. Now you hating on the next nigga. Now somebody that just came in the game done had a hit and they bubbling in 6 months to 12 months.
The whole
now
United
guess who the
States,
target is on now? Guess
is.
who the target is on?
He
The
or she.
person that just now got in. Now he just got in. Now you hating on the nigga because he got in. Next thing you know, this dude right here don't even know he got targets on his back.
Exactly.
That's what happened to
He might got 24 months. Now that he blew up in 9, he might got 24 months where he's famous and the rest of his life.
That's what happened to Buddy.
He got to live with the fact that he was famous for 2 years.
What's the boy name? He was just with Sauce Walker in Memphis.
Bro, but we
so.
can't. Okay,
Say
hold
so.
on.
Say so.
Wait.
Yeah, say so. Hold on, Decepticon. This boy, not knowing how to move around, he new to the game. You know what I'm saying? He new to the game. He got newfound fame, whatever. He's not one of the veterans.
Yeah.
He's with a vet, but he's not one of the veterans. And he's trying to make veteran moves and move around like he is a street. This is what you just said, right? I don't know what his qualifications are. I'm just going off of what I see, right?
Man,
he said he's moving around with somebody who we know as a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? In Sauce Walker.
Problem number one.
Right? And I don't know what his street credentials are, but he's playing a street game and not a rapper game.
Problem
and so
number 2.
And so now he's playing a rapper game. He's a new rapper. He's playing a game that he doesn't really know
Memphis,
too
though.
well.
Yeah, he was from out there. That was his hometown.
But I'm saying, but he's not there like that.
Yeah.
But he went back.
But let's be realistic though.
They playing gangster, bro.
Nah,
Come
not
on,
even
man.
that, bro. Fuck the gangster shit. Fuck all that. Every day nigga ride Brent's truck, right or wrong, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the reason you ride the Brent's truck?
Fucked
They
up.
got money
You
on
know it got that shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know it got at least 100,000 on it. You just showed me 50 to 100,000. You at least got 20 on you. When I'm dead at, bro, 20,000 straight enough to go re-up with the plug, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's a rookie.
No, every nigga
he got
that-
200,000.
I know
Every
niggas
nigga
that have
got
no
that.
money.
I'm saying he got 200,000 sitting. He videotaped himself with
This ain't new though.
200,000.
I know a nigga named Richard Rico, the first nigga I ever seen in my life bring 50,000 real cash money in the studio for a video shoot. I ain't never seen that shit.
Yeah, but I didn't
nigga
tell
had
nobody.
fake money.
I didn't tell nobody.
We knew it was real.
Yeah, but I didn't tell nobody that I was bringing.
No, we did. But get what? By the time you got done, we all like,
It
boy,
was
Rico
time
had
to go.
50,000 that big cash money.
It was time
That
to
boy, that
go.
motherfucker loaded in that bitch.
Yeah, it was time to
He
go.
threw that bitch through the machine.
And guess what? It wasn't just
Cash money.
It wasn't just my niggas in that motherfucker with me. It was paid security.
That was. You
with
right.
licensed straps
You right.
on them,
You right.
so that when it was time to pick
But
this shit
already
up,
you knew that is because
picked
you
this-
always
Okay.
move with niggas that always had
But then-
money.
but
You
then
never
after that
knew to
day-
money.
But after that day, Rube,
You
after
knew
that
how
day,
money what it bring. You wasn't new to money.
you had them paid security for the rest of that week too.
I always
Because that's
paid
what.
he always
No,
has
I'm
some
just
niggas-
saying.
he
I'm
always
saying
has some
everywhere
niggas,
you went.
every night.
Yeah, it had security.
Oh, every night. Okay, well, shit.
Yeah,
That's how you have to move.
Listen.
That is how you have to
move.
Listen.
That is
Fuck
Rule
rap.
different,
That's
though.
what the
Rule
problem
different,
is.
though.
That's what the
Rule
problem
different,
is.
though.
That's what the
Rule
problem
different,
is.
though.
Fuck rap. I don't care nothing about rap. Before rap, somebody who was my partner, right? Because they was my partner before they was my security, right? I made them my security. Somebody that was my partner was dropping me off at my house. I wasn't driving myself to my house. I wasn't driving my own car to my house. I was being dropped off to my house by my partner. That was the last thing I did at the end of the night. Why am I going to the club? Let's just say this. Make this shit make sense. If I just went to Magic City, right? And I'm down there and I done goddamn ordered up a couple thousand, right? And I got 3-4 girls busting up a couple thousand. I basically done paid each one of these girls $500-$600 for the night, right?
About $1,000.
Well, I got the bartender, I got the wait, whoever brought a couple little bottles or whatever. All these folks eating, right? I probably showed the DJ some love because I fuck with the DJs. I probably showed the DJ some love. All these folks eating, and I went from one club to the next club to the next club. Valet, I done spent whatever, woo. And at the end of the night, I'm not fixing to pay somebody for being security that's gonna make sure that's watching the stuff that I'm watching everything anyway.
But
that's making sure that I get to where I'm going final destination.
But you ain't never been that type of nigga though, bro. You ain't never been like broke ass niggas. You more like, yeah, boy, I wanna get some of this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why?
Now I gotta wait for you to get some of this shit. So nigga like, you folk rule, I'ma kill you, boy. He the key to the next movement. He ain't holding nuts on the nuts. So I gotta make sure Rue straight. Fuck the security. Nigga, we gonna make sure he's straight. We don't care if security get to it first or not.
And on top of that, but that's what I'm saying to you. You just brought it up. That's what you saying. You're saying that in the midst, that's what's diluting the pool. In the midst of this, you got people that's not really street intermingling with street people, and whatever's going on is causing whatever confusion because now the street niggas is competing with characters and trying to overdo the characters. Bro. What you said to me the other day on the phone, Mike, when we were talking, what you said these folk got going on?
Man, well, we talked about a lot, but what I said basically was the microphone is more deadlier than the gun.
It's 100% fact.
The microphone, and I'm not saying podcasting and none of that, just a microphone in general, a microphone and a camera in the last decade caused more drama than the actual gun itself. You know what I'm saying?
My whole point with everything is, bro, is that you have a lot of successful entertainers that don't go through none of that.
But all right, so
you have rappers that don't go.
I don't know
through
who you're talking about. What do you mean by a lot?
Who robbing Chameleonaire right now?
Who is Chameleonaire? He's not relevant to this conversation.
No. How? He's a rapper, bro.
He's not a rapper.
Had a very short career and made a ton of money off of it.
But he didn't.
He's the dream.
Chameleonaire is.
He didn't. But that was the start. That was the start.
Invested in story need to be told. But
yeah,
he's an investor. You can't
we
say
just said the life expectancy and fuck the life expectancy. What is the career time frame expectancy of any rapper?
But he's not a rapper.
He's not a rapper.
He's not a rapper anymore.
Bro,
he
so
was a rapper. That's how we know that.
No.
That's how we know him, bro. He was a rapper.
He saw the algorithm because he's smart. Because he is investing in companies. He's investing in
After the
startups.
fact.
No, not after the fact. This is what we talking about. We know Chameleonaire's wealth is built up on investing in startups. So
Correct.
if he saw the algorithm, if he's talking, I could say it all day.
What money Chameleonaire had before he was a rapper?
Let me finish. If I'm saying that the life expectancy of a rapper is lower than any other profession, then Chameleonaire said, you know what? This rap shit's not fixing to go that far. Let me take the money that I've accumulated and invest it in startups. That's how he got his wealth.
What Bruce saying is, if he didn't go and do that though,
of course,
he'd be Mike Jones.
But that's what I said from the beginning.
You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Jones was a rapper and all that, but
I'm talking about education.
Exactly.
It's any sports player, anybody's in entertainment, bro. You have a not just your life expectancy, but your career expectancy. Your height of your career is a short time frame. It's 2 to 3 years.
You are taking the human factor out of it. This man could have said, "Oh yeah, I want to be a rapper," and then he made him a hit song or two and got into the business and said, "Oh no, this ain't for me."
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? That's a possibility because you don't have many rappers that are willing to just give up their spotlight or the fame that they have accumulated off of rap and take a back seat.
And just gonna make some money.
And just gonna make some money.
Education.
Because that's what he's saying.
Education.
Because there are way more rappers that just are still trying that still can't get back in or whatever like that going on. You said that there are rappers that are moving. I'm saying thus the handful of rappers you talking about is 1%.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what we're talking about changing. But look, what we're talking about on this podcast about doing is creating change for positivity. So let's change it from the 1% of niggas that know shit to it being 50% of niggas that know shit.
You do that by also eliminating the amount of people that are trying to submit an application. Stop putting in applications.
Just go do
They gonna
something
do
else.
that anyway. Everybody, bro, Barnum and Bailey started that shit a long time ago. Ain't nobody gonna stop wanting to be famous. That's not possible.
Yeah,
It
but,
ain't
you,
got-
but you don't have to be a rapper to be famous.
You don't.
Exactly,
You
that's
can
what
get
I'm
anything to
saying.
be famous. But
But
this is
guess
why I
what, though?
said
That's the
a
point.
basketball
We in
player,
that world.
a football
That's
player,
what-
it don't matter. You
when
can get
we was
injured
just
next
saying,
season.
Our
If you
age
do
group,
what if you
we thought
yeah.
you had to go rap or play ball to be famous.
Correct.
Like, we really didn't see
Fact.
a Casanat. We didn't see that.
That
What are you
shit
talking
was
about?
over.
Right.
We
No,
didn't
we
see
saw
it.
it. We just didn't think it could
But-
be
but-
us.
but you
No.
know,
We
that's
didn't
the-
see a Castanet because he's black, but there was plenty of white people or other people that were
Like,
doing
nah,
video
nah,
shit.
Tell me somebody that made
Not era.
millions from
Not
their
our era.
bedroom, bro. We
Not
never
our
seen
era.
that.
Not from our era.
We ain't never seen that. Nobody. I'm talking about.
Someone on the video camera, doing the video.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Bro,
Set the
I get
He
what you're
literally
saying.
started
Okay.
from his bedroom, bro.
That's a
Okay,
fact.
cool.
That's bro. They got an advantage.
Fact.
It
Okay.
just that's why I love Casanat, by the way, because
what year did he do that?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't on him
That's
when
why
he
I'm asking
started.
you a
It
question.
don't
'cause
matter
it's-
what
it's-
year.
yes, no,
It's
it does.
just- it's an
He
option.
just
But
said
he only 20-some years old.
Yeah,
so
he's
he
only
couldn't have
20-something
been-
years old.
It's
What
another.
year did he start this?
There's an option
How old
other
was
than
he?
rap. Is
I
what
think he like 23. I don't
No,
know.
how old was he when he started?
I don't know.
Like
He was like
19, 18.
1918.
I don't know.
Before him, who's bigger than him that started before he did in the same shit?
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Who's Mr. Beast?
The nigga who makes the most
yeah,
money on
right,
YouTube
right.
out of
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
From
I got
his
you.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Correction. That nigga dropped out of college to
guess
pursue
what?
the shit
But guess what?
because he had a plan from Jump Street.
Yeah, but
And
he-
guess
he
what?
had
Guess
backing
what's the?
too,
Guess
though.
what?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
His mama didn't back
That's
him.
how.
Guess
That's
what,
how
bro?
Mr.
His
Beast
mama
got
didn't want to
on.
go to.
Was
His
with
mama didn't want to
sponsorships.
go to.
The
That's what I'm saying.
sponsorships that bought out. All,
He earned the
he was
sponsorship.
buying-
How many videos that man did that he got no money
he
from
was
before he got any
he
type of
was
sponsorship?
Buying the subscriptions.
Can I
What
ask
are
you a
talking
question?
Yeah,
about
you
with
could
the
buy
sponsorships?
that's part of a business plan, though. Rue.
All right, cool, but don't just say that he was just sitting in a
Exactly.
room and
He
that shit just
was.
all
Yeah,
happened
nah,
for him.
nah.
No,
Okay,
he had
Castanet.
backing.
If that's the case, Castanet did the same exact thing.
Nah,
though.
but guess
Casanat-
what? Hold on,
Casanat-
hold on.
Casanat
Hold on.
actually
It's
started
not.
with the
It's
team.
not. First of all, it's not the same because Mr. Beast. I didn't know who Mr. Beast was, bro. Before Casanat,
Understood.
iSpeed, they introduced our community
Into Mr. Beast,
into
no
Mr.
cap.
Beast,
I didn't
bro.
know he was
Hold on, wait.
He was-
Wait.
hold on.
Am I a part of your community?
That's a
Am I
fact.
black? Am I in the hip hop industry?
No,
Am I, have I been a DJ
hold
for
on,
15
hold on,
years?
hold on.
I'm part of
he
our
can-
community,
hold on,
but
listen.
I knew who he was
Hold on.
before I
Mike-
knew who
hold on,
Castanet
let Mike
was.
Go
speak
back-
for
go-
let
go-
Mike
go
let
back
Mike
to the
be speak
point.
for the streets.
Go
and
back.
then
To,
you-
Go back to the point of Chameleon there. Everybody's not thinking like him, just like you.
Correct.
Yeah. But how many people was you talking to about Mr. Beast?
A lot, a ton. I told him about Mr. Beast.
No.
Yeah,
No.
every
I'm
time
talking
I have
about-
a
I ain't say who
conversation-
you told. I said who knew about Mr. Beast the way you did. Like who?
Shit,
Could you
billions
go
of people.
when you was putting
The man had
on to him.
billions of views.
Yeah, but it wasn't our people.
That's what he's
Yes,
saying.
no, they're.
So my thing is,
What is our people? What are you defining as our people?
Bro,
Because that's what I'm saying. I
I'm
want to
saying
dispel the myths
he's talking
certain
about where
stuff.
he's from.
Listen,
from
listen,
the streets.
listen.
Okay, cool.
Not even just
I'm agree with that too.
and not even just some street shit, real shit, bro. Like Casanat introduced a whole that little genre. Aiden Ross, they are introducing a whole nother lifestyle to these kids that they can realize. Hold up, he's making more money than these rappers, bro.
Which
Listen, I
kids?
don't want to. I don't want to get. I
What
don't want to get
percent-
off subject. I don't want to get
No,
off
we're
subject
on
because
subject.
we no,
I
we're
feel
not.
like we on
No,
subject.
we're not on subject, bro. Look, LL Cool J introduced the black community to rock and roll, heavy metal, point blank. Period. It was because of Run DMC, LL Cool J, in conjunction with Rick Rubin, that the black community was introduced to Aerosmith, and Aerosmith propelled to be the biggest heavy metal rock and roll stars in the world. And that is exactly what he's talking
And they was
about.
already
Is
big
that
in
is
rock.
that is that Sinet introduced us to Beast. Now Beast is reaping the benefits.
Yeah, you saying
The same way that Aerosmith,
you saying he bigger than them,
apples
but
to
my thing
apples,
is
oranges to
he still
oranges.
needed them. He needed them because
No, he didn't.
Okay,
The man
cool.
was
You-
the man
you
was
right.
making. Hold on, time out.
Just
No,
like
no,
Aerosmith.
we gonna speak
Aerosmith.
that.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Y'all gonna
didn't
speak for
I'm
the
not talking
streets.
about-
They
I'm
speak
not
for the
talking about
nerds.
monetary.
Aerosmith didn't need-
Mr.
Aerosmith
Beast
didn't
had
need
$4
LL
million
I'm not-
a month
I know you
only
was about
off
to
of
go there. I know you was
YouTube
about to go there.
before
And I
Castanet
still-
started.
And I still
And
didn't know who he was.
Aerosmith
And the-
didn't
and
know
the
need
common,
LL
the
Cool J
common
or Run DMC.
person that
We're
know who-
13%, my brother.
Yes, but guess what? That
we
we,
ain't
but
gonna-
we still
don't go for
we
the
got
numbers.
80% of the swing though.
Don't go for the
we the
numbers.
ones that persuade what goes on though.
Numbers,
So
man.
we could be 13%,
Okay.
but our power that we possess
It's
it's
immaculate.
it's an
More-
80%
more
of
than
right
It's a big
there.
power.
So
Correct.
we can say shit cool and it's cool.
Cool.
Everybody don't give a fuck about what
cool.
Mr. Beast doing until it's to us. I'm not talking about the 4 million people, because
All
guess
right.
what? That whatever he was doing,
Let's
it took-
talk numbers.
I don't want to talk numbers, bro. I'm talking about
understood.
relevancy.
Okay. But I'm saying
talking about
it's
I'm
a
talking about
blanket
relevancy to
though.
us.
You're saying a statement saying that
But we talking
because
about
of
our
what
culture.
our
though.
culture
We're talking
did
about our
for
kids.
him.
We're not talking about every kid in America.
Yeah,
We're talking
Mr.
about-
Beast is
we're
not
talking
part of
about-
our
he's
culture.
not part of our culture,
You
bro.
said everybody got one of these.
No, it don't matter. We're talking
Right?
about our culture. This show is about our
talking
culture.
to our kids.
Mr. Beast is
How
not
many
a
kids
part
that
of
knew
trying
who
to say
Mr. Beast was?
knowledge don't have a race. Knowledge don't have a
I
race.
don't even want to talk about Mr. Beast. I don't give a fuck nothing about Mr. Beast,
Fuck
bro.
that. Let's just talk about knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge don't have a race, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, we
Does
talking about
it?
Mr. Beast. Listen, at the end of the day,
Okay,
whatever,
that's all I'm saying.
no matter what's going on, is that if you're in a situation to where you trying to be educated and you trying to make that transition out of, you know what I'm saying, being illegitimate, whatever that is, you know what I'm saying, like, because that's what we
Let's
trying
just
to
say betterment of your life. You don't
Betterment of your life.
you don't have to be illegal. You just could be broke.
You could be
You
broke.
could just be a broke nigga
I'm just
that
saying-
working a job and still take the same necessary steps to become a millionaire.
I'm
as a
saying
street nigga.
being broke, when you are broke, instead of going in the direction of doing something
Stupid.
illegitimate
Yeah.
or stupid or taking yourself
Crashing
out the street
out.
and crashing out, there are a plethora of other options that you can go and do and put yourself in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it boils down to. Like, off of what Ubi was just now saying too, like, as far as getting yourself, like, you got to see, you got to be able to have vision and see. You see where you from, and you saying to yourself, okay, I want to get in the music industry. All right, I want to align myself with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm in close proximity to. Let's say that, right? I'm in close proximity to this rapper, and then I get around this rapper, and then everything that he rap about and the things that he say that he about, I see that he not about those things, right? And you are from that, and you are really about those type of things.
And you know the kids back where you're from is believing in him with everything that he's saying.
You know that if you start moving around with this person because you're making them look better, you're co-signing this person. Now that you're moving around with them, you co-signing this person. You're making this person look better. There's only a certain amount of time that this person, as far as life goes, there's only a certain amount of time of relevancy that this person has, because this person does not know how to move accordingly, right? And we're seeing it happen over and over and over again. That's the point, is that it's not a coincidence that the federal government is bringing down, and state and local law enforcement is bringing down rapper after rapper, entertainer after entertainer off of ambiguous crimes. We talking about being charged with stuff, and we like, you looking at the evidence they got, and you like, man, this ain't real evidence, but they're able to charge these people off of sensationalized tabloid crimes that they probably not even gonna get convicted of, because all these people are interested is a headline, attaching themselves to a headline, and then they free picking you. You moving around, you giving somebody, you know what I'm saying, credibility. You jumping on a podcast, you jumping in somebody's video, you moving around, you speaking, you saying something about this or you saying something about that, and you feel like you being general, you having general statements. Then next thing you know, one of your partners, who's not really your partner, who wasn't really built like that, who you put in the know of what you have going on, is sitting down at a table telling law enforcement the specifics on what you got going on, and now they can tie what you got going on to a general statement that you done made. This is what you were saying, how the microphone is killing people faster than a gun. We already know what's going on with Lil Durk. Lil Durk indicted on 2 murders. I hope and pray every single day that Lil Durk does not get what is that? Not charged, but
Indicted.
No, he's already indicted. I hope they find the loophole.
Basically, you get dismissed.
I hope he find a loophole. I hope whatever's going on, that shit gets brought all the way down. If they talking about credit cards and making I don't even know what the details of the do. I just hope that whatever it is that he getting charged with, I hope that shit falls apart. I hope that shit that they just now brought up on Yellow Beezy, I hope that shit falls apart. But the fact of the matter,
have nothing to do with nothing.
The shit that they got going on with Diddy, the shit that they got going on with Big U. You looking at these things that they charging these people with, and I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, man, these are you need in order to
Let me ask you a question.
all the way
right?
fully indict and charge and send a nigga down the road for this, you need
Real
Let me ask you a
evidence.
question, all right?
Understood?
you need people cooperating.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. So at the
You
end
need
of the day,
people. These people aren't just looking in the camera and just telling on themselves.
be you then, right? Let's be realistic though. Man.
Okay.
Way before this shit even came out just now, we all kind of knew what was going on.
Thank
And we not even
That's
from
all I'm
Cali.
saying.
I don't know nothing about
That's
nothing.
all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is I knew a lot about something. I ain't even talked to damn nigga from Big
In
E
general,
crew.
what we
I ain't
just
know about
keep it
none of
general.
that. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about shit that go. I'm a regular civilian.
Let's protect
So
the
what I'm
innocent
trying to say,
motherfuckers.
at the end of the day,
For sure.
it's like niggas having podcasts and all this shit. It was that bike crew. 169 people got locked up on that picture, right? Look in that picture, ain't not one color nigga in that picture. Ain't no nigga get indicted. Ain't nobody go to jail. Ain't nobody do no podcast after like, oh, it's over with. We beat it. Yeah, man, the fuck nigga allegedly tried to, you know, ain't nobody doing that allegedly shit. You feel me? Niggas is shutting up. Niggas don't want the fame behind it, and they just being quiet.
Yeah,
you gotta think with this shit with Yellow Beezy, he did a whole freestyle. I ain't any nigga business, but these niggas freestyling about shit they do. Pay hit for
They setting their own self up, bro.
at
They
some
ain't moving
point,
smart.
When you sign that Instagram agreement, and it tell you we're gonna use everything you put on here against you. Like I told my buddy, you putting shit on this motherfucker like they can't come back 10 years later and be like, no, we got them 20 pounds you had on that
Hey man,
motherfucker.
Ubi,
That's
man,
a
I
yourself.
can't disagree with you. Only thing I can say is that I love my life, and I action speak louder. I'm an action speak louder than words type of guy, right? I had what I had going on. I had a hit record. I was who I was when I was moving around, and that is documented. That's actual fact. You can Google and research everything that I had going on. It will pull up. There's some things that I cannot deny, but for 100%. When I seen the handwriting on the wall, when I seen the shit about to hit the fan, where'd I go, Ubi?
Out of there.
Septicon, how many years was it did you talk to me? That you saw my face, that you talked to me, that you spoke to me? How many years?
Multiple.
Multiple. At a certain point in time, you just gotta shut the fuck up.
True.
You know, you feel it coming, and you saying to yourself, oh, well, I still gotta leverage. I gotta still leverage this. I got one more jug I need to make. I got one more album. Just give me one more. That's what the whole point.
Yeah.
That's what the trap is. That just give me one more chance.
You gotta know how to
just
get
give
out
me
of that.
one more time. I'll stop after this time. No, man. Sometimes if you gotta hit the whole power button, power chord, reset button, if you know that you got a problem, you got that itch, you got the microphone itch, and you know that you
ready to
got
say
that
something
issue, and you see that it's real shit going on, cut your own microphone off. Don't wait for them to come and cut your microphone off. All I'm saying is that if you in a position and you speaking whatever language you speaking, and they got a translator, right?
Exactly.
These folks got translators. They got people that are excited to be translators.
Tell you
These
everything-
people got
everything that
the
you
federal
saying.
government, local and state police have people in every studio across. And this is what that's why I'm saying specifically about rap, because it's harder to do this in other organizations. The federal government and the state and local police have people undercover in every studio across America. 100% guaranteed. Out of the 100% of rappers that are out here rapping, 75% of them are probably real, 25% of them are plants.
I can feel that.
If out of a 100% of the producers that are out here producing and making music, 50% of them are the police. 50% of engineers and sound engineers and the people, and videographers and the technical support, they are the police. 100%.
Don't look at me, Ubi.
I'm just telling you. I'm just being all the way real with y'all right now. Right, and then y'all act like y'all so surprised every single time these cats they get on camera and they talking about specifics. That's why I don't talk about. We don't need to talk about specifics. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Do you have to be gangster to be cool in rap?
Because I remember how mad I was when I was a rapper. When I was a rapper and I was moving around, cause y'all DJs, man, y'all DJs are some hard people to deal with for certain type of rap niggas. But when I was a rap nigga and I was moving around, I was so mad about the industry, bro. I was like, man, fuck you gatekeeping ass niggas. Straight up. I was like, man, fuck a gatekeeper, fuck you
Decepticon ain't do you
gatekeeping
like that.
ass niggas, all that shit like that going on. But right now, today, with 20 degrees of separation, I'm like, man, that was a mistake. We need more gatekeepers. We need gatekeepers. That's what the problem is. We need to put the gatekeepers back in place.
They keep giving these niggas the code?
Yeah.
Who's that?
We need to put gatekeepers back in place and whatever, designate
What
them.
they were doing at first.
Yeah, because we
fuck shit out the game.
Exactly.
yeah, they filtering this shit out for us. Because there's a whole bunch of mistakes being made unnecessarily, and now everything is out of whack. And guess who's benefiting from it? That's why they don't want to clean it up. They making money off of every one of y'all stupid ass that's going to prison. They making money off of that. Every one of y'all dumbass niggas that's goddamn getting knocked off and killed. Man, y'all record sales going through the roof. This is a formula and recipe for them to
make
generate
more
money and make more dollars.
And guess
so
what?
I'm like, man, bring gatekeeping back, because get what? If y'all allow a cat like Charleston White to come into our community and be a spokesperson for our community and speak on our behalf and represent us to all the rest of the world. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about to the rest of the world, whatever you want to call them. This dude run around and is a representative of us, whether we like it or not. He say all this crazy ass stuff into the camera and hop and bob and all that for these folks. And then the video come out, man, this man on the stand giving his best friend, bro, from the sandbox a life sentence. He didn't even have to say nothing. This man, he was already dead to the wrong. This man got up on the stand and said, my boy pulled out a gun and shot this man in the back specifically and got this man a life sentence. And y'all give this man this attention. Y'all going to this, hold on, because I get mad about this shit. Motherfuckers talking about boycotting Target and all that type of shit. Y'all paying for, y'all still supporting this man. Y'all buying tickets to this man's shows. Y'all giving him more followers on Instagram. Y'all clicking on this man YouTube page. Y'all goddamn supporting this man lifestyle. Every time he get up on the camera, he talking about how much money he got and how rich he is or whatever. Man, you gave somebody, man, your best friend growing up a life sentence, man. Shame on you.
And not only that, just before the life sentence video came out, it's just negativity, bro. Like, I just feel like that shit just win in the world we in, bro. You feel what I'm saying? If you go on your Instagram right now and you post your fit, you just take a picture and say, boom, I'm clean as a motherfucker.
That should be all right.
And see what your views go.
Like
now get on that motherfucker
that
right
bankroll
now and say, bankroll, get on that bitch right now and say,
fuck, nigga,
goddamn DJ such and such.
Decepticon,
hey, you motherfucker. When I see you, boy, I'ma murk your ass.
And I'm dripped out.
Terroristic threats.
Watch what the views do though.
No, that's
they gonna go crazy.
That is a charge right there. That is terroristic threat. That is aggravated assault. That is a violent crime. And they got you on video.
But let me go back.
They got you. That's a charge.
It's also freedom
they
of
got
speech.
you on video. No, it's not freedom of speech. Hell no, that shit. Terroristic threats is 5 years.
It's artistic.
Back to charge on white.
And if they catch you, if they charge you with terroristic threats, and when they come and get you and they pull you over, if you got a pistol on you, they charge you with that pistol and they just enhance your crime for about another 5 years. That's 10 years because you want to look into a video and tell a nigga that you want to knock him off.
So back to charge on white though, right? Is that not what Charles White be doing, low key? Like we do all these narratives and antics, you know what I'm saying? Because before then he was just doing the shit without the antics. He was just going
bro, I'm telling you what,
I don't care what he was doing before then.
Let me finish.
When I say
my bad, Ubi.
Because first and foremost, when he came out, he told y'all nigga he was a snitch. He ain't like he came out saying, ain't no snitch. Nigga, I'm ratting on you, fuck nigga. He came out saying, I'm going to rat on you.
He telling you straight.
If you shoot at me, I'm telling.
His name Rat
Williams. On me, I'm going to tell on you.
The
character never came out and said I was gangster.
Because you
didn't I just say that?
He talking to you like
I hear everybody sitting here talking about,
but then he really talking.
I hear niggas talking about boycotting, you know what I'm saying, white people and organizations and stuff like that going on. We need to boycott people that's right around us, the hopping bob ass niggas.
But what I'm trying to say, in that case, you gotta boycott the whole rap game. Because every day a nigga talking about grabbing switches, you got my son ready to grab a switch.
That's what we talking about.
So every day you talking about let's fuck these hoes and got them pimp some shit out, my son ready to be a pimp.
So
I
this
did
what
it
we
too
need to
though.
talk
I'm
about.
part of this fuck shit.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is,
Me too.
we can't
So
be
I'm part of
mad.
this fuck
No, I'm
shit.
saying we can't be mad.
Me
But what I'm
fucking
saying,
too.
Y'all see this?
we can't be
Untrapped?
mad at a nigga that come right out and tell you, fuck nigga, you do that from me. I'm telling. He told you what he doing.
Man, hold on.
Didn't I know
He
nigga
did
telling
say
right
it.
now?
Hold
Nigga,
on.
you got told on,
Hold on,
and you
y'all
asked
see
to be
this
told
shit? Y'all
on.
see this shit? This says
Did you ask to be told on though, Rico? Did you ask to be told on?
See this? You see this part right here after
Mike.
Traps?
I'm with
This part that says
Hey,
Trapped?
hey,
That's where I was at.
Decepticon.
He
You
told
was
you
at
who
that
he was.
studio
Told
with
you he
me.
was.
I was
You
trapped.
seen who he was because you seen him
Cool.
rap with his
I'm
homeboy.
sorry.
So
I'm telling you, he told me who he was. The game told me what it was, and I was trapped.
This what he's saying, bro. If we see that right, and right now we all go finish this podcast and we say, all right, man, let's go get some eat.
Right to wrong.
We go right here to goddamn Welver, get some Longhorn. We see Charleston White, and you get into it with him. You're not finna.
I'm not getting into it with him.
Exactly, because you already know.
I'm not
I
finna
told
say
him
nothing
so.
to him.
So he's saying at the end of the day you can be mad, but it's like, bro, like
No, I'm not mad. No.
You talking about why?
Listen, wait a minute. Time out. I don't get this wrong. Man, fuck Charleston White. I don't give a damn about Charleston White. Hold on. For real. I'm being dead
Exactly,
serious.
bro.
Listen,
For real.
Man, I don't care nothing about
I know you
goddamn
don't.
Charleston
Real
White.
shit.
What I'm upset about is
People
it's
subscribing to it.
why we say we want to boycott Target when we should be saying, nah, hell no, we need to boycott
me
Charleston
tell you
White.
why.
We can
Well,
right
be
that wrong.
specific.
Hold on, one more.
We
It's one
ain't
more
say
person
that.
too.
The
It's-
women said
No, it's
boycott
one more
Target.
person. It's one more.
We
It's one more
ain't say
person. It's one more
boycott
person.
Target.
What's the boy name? Dr. Umar.
But let me tell you some
Black
shit.
women. Black.
Now,
Wait a second. This is this man motto. Black woman
Only no snow
forever.
Yeah,
snow bunnies never.
Yeah.
The man said the man motto is black women forever. Snow bunnies
Never.
never.
That's right.
This man daughter, who is a black woman, gets on video and says, "My dad ain't shit." Right? She got another sister. Oh, my dad ain't shit. Like, damn, back to back. Oh, and then so it's two baby mamas that's out there that was supposed to be black queens forever. That's what it is. That was supposed to be black queens forever. You got two daughters that are black queens that you not even supporting.
Says who though?
Yeah,
Says
that's what I'm about to
says
say.
them.
You talking
I'm
about
about to
somebody else's
say.
business.
Okay.
That's another man's business.
Yeah.
With another female.
Hey,
you know how
look,
female
hey,
play
hey,
the
look,
game?
go.
hey,
I
I
just
know.
want to
know
interview
too.
what a female told a nigga told his daughter that he molested them. So when they got older, they be like,
Man,
"Message come
listen.
out, the shit wasn't true." So
Real
get what he
shit.
like? You fucked me on my daughter then because
Time
you
out.
was in your feelings.
Time out
Yeah.
for Twix.
So I
This
can't see my
man
daughter do
sat
anything.
It's
in an
women
interview.
tell
Hold
them
on,
they-
let me
tell their
finish.
daughters that
Let
their
me
daddy
finish.
dead.
He
Let me
admitted
finish.
to
It became
something what she said was
it
something.
becomes
He admitted that
my
they had problems.
It becomes
He
my
admitted to that.
personal
He
business.
admitted
But
to that.
he
Paperwork.
hold on, time
He
out.
admitted
No,
to
no,
that.
no, no,
No,
no.
he got on the gram
No,
and-
because you
he
just
got on the
jumped.
gram
You
and
just
answered
jumped.
to it.
You just jumped on my back.
Yeah, he
No,
got on
did
the-
he?
he got
You
on the-
just jumped on my back just
Balls,
now.
Rube.
It didn't let me finish what I was saying because you're
He
right.
did get on there and
It's not my business
Admit to
until
it.
he says, "Oh, yeah, I didn't want to do that because they wanted me to lock in and be married, and
yep.
I didn't
Wanted
want to
to
be
be- and he
married,
said
and
he
so
would've
I
married her.
had to say fuck them for that."
and he said he would have married her if he.
So if you're saying that this was the proposition and the reason why you couldn't support was only because of marriage, that ain't got nothing to do with supporting your daughter or supporting your daughter's mother
I don't
in
even
whatever
follow
her
it, bro. I'm
endeavors.
just saying in general, I don't do another nigga
I'm not
business
talking
with
about in
kids,
general. I'm talking about in specifics.
But just, okay, this is what I'm saying. We
In a
can't
general
beat
conversation,
him
nah,
down.
I'm
And
not-
just because he said
He beat
hey,
himself down.
You know, y'all take care of the black queen.
He beat
Don't
himself
do what
down.
I do, nigga. Yeah, I'm fucking up with my bitch, but you gonna do right.
No, that's
Don't
not
worry
what he's
about
saying.
that. Like we'll do this
Do
to a
as I
nigga
say,
all day
not as I
long.
do.
That's not
Get what
what
a
he's
nigga
saying.
give you some shit and get what a white man do. Look at that though. We be like, oh, crucify Jesus. Look what Jesus did.
Nah, I ain't
Put that
saying
pussy nigga on the
crucify
cross.
Jesus. I'm
That's
saying
what I'm
that-
saying. Like we instantly crucify ourselves
that
instantly.
your
we
whole
crucified Diddy, but the nigga from Abercrombie and Fitz did the same shit. He got a bun. We didn't go out there and be like, why we let this cracker get a bun? Diddy shit still got a bun. Yeah, he fucked up. But this man deserve a bun like anybody else. The cracker got one. Every cracker got a bun with the exact same charges. But
He's
guess what we
correct.
do? We crucify ourselves because we
Correct.
don't give a fuck about each other.
Nah, but
We
we
can't wait
did.
to pull a nigga down so
Definitely
I can
did.
get up.
Ubi.
He not wrong.
We
nah.
don't have
Ruby ain't
control
wrong,
of
nah.
Diddy getting the bond, bro.
No, I'm just saying. We
Yes, no. Yes, we do.
Yes,
We don't
we do.
deserve a bond. Fuck him.
I know what you're
Everybody
saying.
We
saying
pro-
that.
protested
saying.
enough. Yes, we could.
Nah.
Anybody ever come
Yes,
and
we
say
could.
that?
We raised enough hell. We
Hey,
can.
I know we
Hey,
got to
listen,
get out of here in a
this the
second.
thing.
I'm just
They
going to say
ain't
this.
gonna
Ubi, bro, if you were known, right, for being a carpenter, right, this is what you are known for. This is your bread and butter. You create carpentry pieces, or fuck that, you're an artist. You paint pictures, right? This is what you do. And then years later, after you gain popularity for painting pictures, the public finds out that somebody else was really painting all these pictures and you were signing your name on it. You're telling me that the public doesn't have the right to boycott and
That's
protest
totally
you?
different.
No, it's not.
That's totally
This
different.
man whole platform,
totally different.
let me finish, brother. This man whole platform is built on the foundation of Black Queens Forever. This man whole platform is based on loving the Black woman.
What's wrong with that?
Because he does not have love for his two daughters who are Black women,
Say he don't.
and
Who say he don't have
the
love for
mothers
them?
of those two daughters, because he never supported them.
What kind of way he support? He said he got his document all for child support, everything you need to see. You can tell me I ain't supporting that. He said he got his document from when he did.
When
what
did he
did.
say that?
Nigga, go Google it. He said I got my paperwork. He said, "Now tell your mama I assured that." That's what
No,
he
he said that he wanted to have a sit down conversation because
Listen, man. All I'm saying is
No.
this.
He
Every
didn't
day
say
we
he
go
was
to
paying
church,
child
right?
support.
Every day we go to a church and watch the preacher preach to you. The preacher man
Man,
preach every day.
bruh,
and get what the
look,
preacher man do?
if
Get in
you
can
gon-
they go for
if
hoes?
you gonna talk
Correct.
about it,
Am I lying, man?
if you gonna
Preacher
build up
man
your
go and smoke
platform
a
off
blunt
of
with
it,
everybody said his dope.
Yep.
But get what? It ain't.
I don't care if the
God
preacher
say,
man smoke
fuck
weed.
what the preacher man do. Listen to the word he bringing you.
I don't care if
It's
the
for
preacher
you to
man
be
smoke
bigger
weed.
and better. So get what? Fuck what I'm doing.
I don't care if the
Listen
preacher
what
man
I'm
have a
saying
drink.
that you can do and be better. Don't worry about
That's
how
not
I'ma die.
that's not what he's saying. You speaking for him.
I'm not speaking
Yes,
for him. I'm
you
just speaking
are.
about the word that we can tell. Like
No,
I tell my son.
if you want to be
worry
his
about me
publicist,
yelling when I'm telling you,
if
listen
you
to
want
the
to be
word
his
and information.
publicist, if you
Oh,
want to
you
be his
yelled at me
publicist,
though.
I'm saying if you want to be his
Listen to
publicist
information.
and give him the line that he needs,
No, I'm
to
just
make
saying.
what he got going
but
on
we
make sense.
got to commonly think sometimes.
No, I don't
and stop
gotta
looking
think
at-
for another
Because
nigga.
what we do is we see a Black man or we see the motherfucker.
I don't
and we
gotta
instantly
think
go
for
to not the
another
benefit
nigga.
of doubt.
I
This
want
nigga take care of
gatekeeping
his
to come
kids
back.
and all. Listen what the public said about him.
I want
Look how they got.
gatekeeping to
You don't
come
know they
back.
paid it. I do too.
I want
ain't gonna lie.
gatekeeping to come back.
They got hold of some of these gate clothes, man. These niggas just run through.
I
like
want
nothing.
gatekeeping to come back.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, more people need to go through the whole. They need to go
The
through the
process
gambit.
bullshit. The shit nigga had to go through to talk to niggas. Like
What the name of that shit was? What the name of that show was? American Gladiator.
Yeah, you got to throw the Oscar to get to the top.
Yeah, before you become a rap
I
nigga,
said,
you got to go through the American Gladiator.
Access, bro. Bro, you gotta to build a house. You gotta go to school to learn how to build a house. You gotta go learn that shit.
Yeah.
And guess what? We ain't gonna never see a young nigga go out here and go grab a motherfucking hammer and some motherfucking sheetrock and go just try some shit.
Correct. So why do we want them to try rap like that?
We don't want.
I don't
we
promote it.
We don't want them to try.
Okay.
But
That's what I was saying.
What I'm
That's
saying,
what they
what I'm
should
saying
do.
is, it's the easiest thing to do to them in
It's
their mind.
other shit you
bro.
could do.
But
Yeah,
we not
that's
telling
a
them
facade.
what he just said. We gotta let them know about Chameleon. You feel what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Correct.
They're not glorified. So it's like you can go take Chameleon to the average YN right now. They gonna look at you like who?
We gonna have
Until
meetings
they see
here
the Maybach
once a
that he
month.
pulled up in. Until they
I'm
see
a
the
video
Bentley that he
on.
pulled
We gonna
out.
have
Then they-
have meetings
until
here
they-
once a
until
month
Until they can Google
to
it right
educate
there in
you
their
on
hand and say,
things
"Damn,
that you
hold
can
on,
do
his
other
network."
than rap. Right here. And Ubi, you right, bro. We got you. I'm gonna say that part about it. It can't be a situation to where when our people do something wrong that we got to immediately crucify them. I agree with you on that part of what you're saying. This is I got a specific issue, you know what I'm saying, with this particular, for it to be a situation where you have a platform like that and for your daughter to be able to say what she says in a video, and I look at this video,
Set up to do that, though?
it's cool.
Who
Whatever.
said she wasn't lied to for
I don't-
years?
I don't-
Who said they wasn't something they
Exactly.
were throwing in the back of the head just to keep saying, oh, you know, your daddy. And I'm gonna tell my mama told me some fuck shit about my dad, and she's like, you know, something that
Man,
shit
the
wasn't real,
girl
100.
said I done reached out to this dude multiple times, and I
But
can't.
you don't know how much disrespect she done gave him, man. For like, pussy ass bitch
Look,
ass nigga, you ain't did it.
hey, also,
it's my daughter.
You don't really know what he gave her
I
don't
mama.
care. That's my daughter, bro.
She might not have
I
even
just
ever
understand,
seen the
but
money
keep it
that
real,
he
keep
gave
it
her
real.
mama.
If you and your child, let me tell you something, bro. I got 3 daughters.
Yeah,
bro.
I do too.
I don't give a fuck what going on.
That's
with
a
they mama.
fact.
Hold
That's
on,
a
listen.
fact.
they'll never talk to me like that.
Period.
You know why? Because they know.
there. You there though.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
it-
That's
it-
all I'm
it-
saying.
To his point, it could be some trickery going on.
Yeah.
Because we all got kids, baby mom. We done seen, but it's to the point where that ain't no fucking 8-year-old little
No,
girl.
that's 25. She
You
about
feel what I'm
25.
saying? She grown.
How old she was, about 25?
I don't know.
She old enough
she's
to
an
know the
adult.
difference. She old enough to know, damn, pops. And he
Yeah.
might got resentment toward it. I don't know. Like one thing about it, you said some real shit. I don't like to talk about nigga business, but to be real, like he said, bro, hey man, we in a
If
world
your-
where if that shit, bro, let me tell you,
That's your whole platform.
I'm
But
a
you gotta understand he was
hold
young,
on,
too,
I'm a LeBron fan. So when this Stephen A. Smith shit that just happened, that shit was split down the middle, bro. Cause you know why? Some people say, we don't give a fuck about Steve. That's his job to do that.
Exactly.
Nigga, your son in the NBA.
And he's
Nigga,
hard.
you on the shade room, nigga. You on Baller Alert, nigga. He can feel how he want to feel.
Exactly.
Because he going off just like everybody in the comments do the same shit. They watching what they see and they making assumption and some of that shit might be right, it might be wrong, but at the end of the day, they don't have a relationship enough where she know, hey, I ain't gonna get on the internet and embarrass me and my family. She looking like, fuck him. I'm finna go in here and embarrass his ass. So from that alone, let me know they don't got the best relationship. I'm not gonna say
They don't have to have the best relationship.
But what I'm saying is to his point, I don't know what happened, but at the end of the day, bro,
you know something is not there.
It's not all.
Bro,
the
your
way-
own homies will hate on you just because you got successful, bro.
But
I'm not talking about
your
that.
own homies, your
nah,
family,
bro.
your
This is
family.
this man.
Nah,
all
bro, I
family.
raised this.
His offspring.
This
Look
is
at
day
okay.
one. This
offspring.
Look at
bro.
Benzino and Coi Leray.
Man, I guarantee you, he wasn't with her every day.
Hold on, he wasn't with her every day, but he
You
made
ain't
sure.
never seen
Hold on, wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
You
hold
ain't
on,
never
hold on.
seen Biz.
Let me say my
Coi Leray
statement.
can
You don't
say
even know what I'm
whatever
about to say
she
yet.
want. Okay, my
You don't
bad.
know what I'm about to say yet. What I'm about to say is that Coi Leray had a lot of bullshit to say about Benzino.
Uh-huh.
But we do know for a fact that Benzino, when she was younger, handled his business.
they spoiled. That's different.
What does,
They got,
does
but that's what I'm
Benzino-
bringing up.
Does
Ubi. How we don't
Benzino-
know that little girl that Dr. Umar got wasn't spoiled.
Okay, to what they
No,
And she just
'cause
didn't
she
get
just
what she
wasn't born
wanted.
Hey,
rich.
to your point though,
She
Mike.
wasn't born rich.
They won it
Coi
all.
Leray was born rich.
Exactly. To
Coi
your
Leray
point
was
though,
born
Mike,
rich.
right? To your
Right.
point though,
She was
right?
born
Mike?
rich.
Right.
Mike, to your point, right? And I'm trying to tell Rue is
Man, I'm about to miss my son's baseball.
a
game.
man.
Okay,
a
let's
man-
not
I'm
do
about
that.
to miss the
Let's
flight,
wrap
so
it
we
up.
all
Let's
good,
wrap
so
it
we
up.
go.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. We can part two
man,
this.
Hold on, a man in his past can't predict his future though. You know what I'm saying? And it can, but it can't. When I mean, all right, let me finish.
Cool, he
You
can make
ready?
amends.
You ready to say something? Because what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, yeah, he might have been fucking up. He might know that in his own head every day, getting in the mirror that this is why I gotta preach this lesson because I know I fucked up a long time ago. My kids don't fuck with me. My daughter don't fuck with me.
He should've made that
I'm the
part
type
of his
nigga gonna tell that
conversation.
nigga, hey, bro, don't preach that shit to me if you can't go fix
No,
it.
Period.
but
I don't
see-
wanna hear that shit.
but
I
get
can
what
fuck with
though?
that.
Even
I
if
can
you
fuck with that.
even
I
if
can fuck
you-
with that.
Period.
Even if the
I
shit
can fuck
you
with
saying
that.
is real and it's like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
that's a fact. But,
Period.
Hey, my nigga.
Sweep around
But
your
that ain't-
own
that ain't
front
what the
door
Bible
before you
tell
try to
you.
sweep
The problem-
around
the
mine.
message come.
The
The
problem
message
with
gonna
the
come
problem
from
the
the
problem
bullshit.
that we
Man,
had with
fuck
Puff,
the Bible too,
the
nigga.
real problem with
That's
Puff
a book
is
just
the
like
world
everything
didn't
else
know.
too, nigga.
But you gotta know what you're taking out of it. You can't take every bit of that and run with it. either,
Speaking
though.
of
Yeah.
Diddy, the problem with Puff, I believe, is it was the perception he had, bro. Suge Knight is Suge Knight. We know that in and out. This is, to some people, I guarantee you, he knew. I know. We've been around music industry people. Nigga, Diddy ain't just, a lot of niggas seen him dancing it. He really like, he could get on the bullshit.
I mean, his daddy's on the bullshit.
Okay, but guess what?
He presented
He
himself.
presented himself as this.
He was the head. Diddy was the
He
head
doing
of the
Brother Love.
Rock the
Man,
Vote
all that,
campaign.
man, bro.
Wait. No. We talking about
can't-
politics. He was the head of the sign up the vote when Obama
Yeah.
was running.
Yeah.
He was the
All
head.
that, bro.
He did the
He
mayor-
ran the marathon.
He ran the marathon.
He cut his hair. He
Everything.
So
did
what
a
he do
mohawk.
wrong then?
But my thing is,
It's
the
that when you
perception,
cross
bro.
over into those kind of politics.
He was in that world where nigga,
where
hey,
you look like, oh yeah, I'm squeaky clean.
they gave
but
him a
really,
chance, bro.
But
Okay.
I'm saying, but what they gotta do? Anthony,
Hold on,
because-
That's why they trying to crucify him because
if we take me and your past,
Bro, but we, y'all,
Oh, yeah.
that motherfucker looks so goddamn.
but get what? But
But Rue got down think he better now. Rue didn't get what that
But
when
get
he
what?
did the
Diddy
Amy,
don't
can
got
that
a
nigga
pass,
like,
bro.
Don't forget you.
In they
You know
mind,
what I'm
in
saying?
certain
Don't forget
people's
you.
mind,
Don't forget
Yeah.
you a goddamn.
They don't think he
I
got
ain't
a pass.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm still
Talking
goddamn
about vote
standing
or
on
die
gangster
people,
shit.
the political
well, let's
people.
stand
We
on
know
this.
what's
Let's
going
close this.
on.
Let's close this episode out. Let's
We
stand
know
on
what's
that.
going on, but
so we
like
can
you
all
said, the
get.
people
We
that
gotta
got
go
Diddy to do
support
the
our
run the
youngins.
vote, they don't know what's going on.
Hey man, we're gonna do this a whole bunch of more times, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Untrapped Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all stay in the loop about, you know, the meetings that we gonna have coming up. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make this YN Central. If you trying to make a change, if you
Hustle
trying to
until you're famous.
transition in any type of way, shape, or form, bro, towards positivity, you have resources inside of this conversation. You got resources on the multiple different websites that are attached to this conversation. We are opening up meetings for education outside of entertainment industry and inside the entertainment industry, so you can really understand what you got going on. The thing that we all have in common here together collectively is that we want to see less headlines of us being murdered. We want to see less headlines of us being brought in on conspiracy or taking ourselves off the street for law enforcement and making ourselves easy targets, period, whether you getting killed or whether you getting locked up. We need to stop making ourselves easy targets and make it harder for them to get us in a compromising position.
For sure that.
Point blank, period. So on behalf of everybody, appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Oh, one more thing, bro. Once again, big shout out to the sponsors for today, Dixon and Dixon, attorney at law.
I got one better than that. You know what? For all you cats, I want to be so gangster and want to show at the club and show it where you don't want to show out at. Call Dixon and Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon.
Cause we'll get you out of there anytime, any place, anywhere.
And make sure that when you call, you use
Sponsor code.
Untrapped as your sponsor code. You use Untrapped, and we gonna get you 10% off your consultation. Make sure you use that
you out
code.
there.
Code
You gonna
Untrapped.
need 'em.
Yeah, you definitely gonna need it. And we advise you, hey, don't talk to the goddamn people, bro. Just don't say
Just shut
nothing.
up.
All you got to
Wait
do
for
is tell them
Dixon,
that you
Dixon.
got a lawyer, bro. Tell them that
I
your
wanna
lawyer
talk
name
to
is
my
Dixon.
lawyer.
And goddamn, when you get on the jail phone, don't say nothing to the jail phone. All you got to do is make that phone call home and say, hey, Google this name and number. If you in the Atlanta area, they on the way. They gonna get you together.
Dixon.
That's it.
See y'all next time.
For sure.
Hustle until you're famous, man.